Alright, well, Canterbury Commons is close by. Let's head over there. Might as well check it out while I'm here. Another iBot. They seem to just roam around. Alright, that looks like Canterbury Commons. We're here. What's going on?
The antagonizer.
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
Ha! We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my steadfast creations. Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Face it, Mechanist. Humans and their toys are done for. They killed themselves off with their petty wars.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Fool! Humanity's creations were the seeds of their undoing. And now, the world will belong to the antagonizer!
Not while the world is protected by me.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
Thanks for the warm welcome. You seem to be pretty calm considering there's just a battle in your streets.
That must be the 20th time I've seen those two go at it. There are problem citizens, the Mechanist and the Ant-Agonizer. A while ago we were attacked by the Ant-Agonizer. That woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. That was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
Well, I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant-Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Alright, I'll do it. I don't really need the money, but thanks anyway.
Great! I'm relieved to know the situation will be quickly resolved. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you. Oh, and please, do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in the streets. We don't need another.
Yeah, alright. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
Yeah, thanks.
Be the Mechanist. Your reign of terror is at an end. Can't talk now, citizen. I must be leaving. Be safe.
Well, I guess the Mechanist won that battle. Oh, hi.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hi.
Fine. Hi. Whatever. I'm Machete, and I've got better things to do than talk with you. Scram.
Wait. What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
This whole place would fall apart if it weren't for Dom and me keeping anyone from causing too much trouble. Fat old Rowe may think he runs the place, but it's only because Dom lets the idiot.
Alright.
What?
Could I get some directions around town?
Busy. Go ask someone else.
fine. Do you know anything about the antagonizer or the mechanist?
I know Dom doesn't want me just killing them. He and the Mechanist used to be friends or something. All I know is, next time they come to town, I bet I could solve the whole problem with one bullet for each of them.
Well, alright, I guess I'll be going. She's very nice.
I wonder what Eulogy is doing. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm fine.
man, did you see it? Did you see it? The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the Mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!"
Yeah, I saw it. What can you tell me about them?
The antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the Mechanist protects us with his robots. And when they fight in town, it's incredible! There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
Huh, those guys must really liven the place up, huh? Anyone ever get hurt?
You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the antagonizer or the mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them.
Alright, it doesn't seem like they're evil, they're just a nuisance for everyone. What do you know about them?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
Well, what can you tell me about the antagonizer?
I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kinda cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says don't encourage the poor boy.
Well, what can you tell me about the mechanist?
I knew the Mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge and the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the antagonizer.
Wait, you told the mechanist to fight? Do you know anything else that could help me stop them?
No way! Don't stop them, they're awesome! Unless maybe you're going to be a superhero too. You could be called Super Humongous and fight them with an army of super mutants.
Alright, kid. That's enough about them.
Well, okay.
What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
It's okay, I guess. I heard it's safer than most places, because the raiders don't bother us. But I've never been anywhere else, so I don't know.
Alright, well, can I get some directions around town?
Uncle Ro and I live in the Old Town Hall, and Mr. Porter runs the diner across the street. It's not really a big place, you know?
Yeah, alright. Bye.
Say hi to the Mechanist for me.
Sure, kid. Hey.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure?
Well, pleasure's hard to come by out here. What's on tap?
Most of the caravans that come through, their fondest desire is to spend a few days off the road and to get a full stomach. We've got good food in the diner, and we try to keep it nice and peaceful here, when that's an option, of course.
Alright, can I ask you more about the antagonizer and the mechanist?
If it'll help, I'm glad to.
Alright, well, what can you tell me about the antagonizer?
Now, one day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that. Well, that gave Dom plenty of time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty.
You know, it sounds like she was just kind of a misanthrope and you antagonized her. What can you tell me about the mechanist?
The mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the anti-agonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were.
Hero complex, huh? Know anything else that could help me stop them?
My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls.
Yeah, alright, that's enough about them.
I most heartily agree.
Can you repair something for me?
We used to have a better mechanic, but that didn't work out so well. I'll see what I can do.
You know what? Never mind. Anything to trade around here?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
Alright, well, what can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
Ha! Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
Well, why do the traders come here?
Because I asked them to, I suspect. I grew up in these trade caravans, known most of them my whole life. I founded this place with my sister Daisy back in the day. Perfect stop along the caravan circuit.
Oh, so this is where all the caravans call home. It must be the capitalist town in the region. How organized are the traders?
They're just small caravans that make rounds through the wastes, hawking their wares from Paradise Falls to Rivet City. They won't trade with anyone who's hit their friends, but that's about as organized as they get.
Really? 'Cause I've seen them hire guards. That means they have employees, and they trade with slavers? That's really not cool. Have you thought about organizing the traders into some kind of co-op?
I had thought about it, but some of these wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type. It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task.
Oh, I'm sure a charismatic fellow like you can get them to follow your lead.
Madam, you flatter me. I'm but a humble man of this small community. But since it's a trader community, I suppose I can call in a few favors with the caravans. I suppose I am rather persuasive in that way. So you just let me know what you'd like to see from the caravans, and I'll let them know what to focus on.
Let's talk about weapons.
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
Yeah, I met him. I wish he had a better selection of weapons, though.
Harith's got quite a lot of weapons, but I'm sure he could improve his stock. An investment of 200 caps should see to that nicely.
Yeah, I'm not sure I exactly believe in investment. I'll pass.
If you insist.
Enough about that.
Sure thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Well, what about armor?
Our man Crow handles most armor and clothing out on the trail. He grew up a tribal, but he traded in his loincloth for much snappier apparel long ago.
Yeah, I kind of wish he had more clothes.
It takes a fair amount of capital to expand into higher quality material, you know. Improving Crow's wardrobe would require a one-time investment of, say, 200 caps.
No it doesn't, you're just saying that.
If you insist. Sure thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Well, what about food and chems?
Ah, then you'll be wanting Doc Hoff, or the good doctor, as he prefers. He prescribes everything from a good meal to stim packs to things that'll make your brain get up and dance.
I wish he had more chems, though.
The good doctor's lab equipment isn't cheap. It'll cost about 200 caps for him to offer higher quality material.
Even if I were to do that, you'd still be trading with slavers. Maybe the organizing would change that, but until then, nah, I'm good.
If you insist. Sure thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Well, do you have any traders that deal with miscellaneous goods?
That'd be Crazy Wolfgang. He does repairs and general supplies, but he prefers to call himself a junk dealer. As he says, he's overjoyed to assist those who have a deep need for his junk. He's just like that. Says it catches people's attention.
Well, it certainly does. Shouldn't he offer a better variety of junk, though? I mean, there's so much of it lying around.
With an investment of about 200 caps, I'm sure he could improve the quality of his materials, or at least offer more of them.
Ugh, not worth it. I'll pass.
If you insist.
Anyway, that's enough about the traders.
All right, you're the boss.
No, I'm not. Do you have any directions around town?
Glad to help, glad to help.
Where can I get some food?
You'll want to talk with Joe Porter over in Dot's Diner. I don't know who Dot was, but I'm sure Porter's food does her memory proud.
Alright, well, where do the caravans set up?
When they're in town, you can find the caravan trader out front of the town. They say it's a good way to catch a visitor's eye.
Alright, well, that's all I need to know.
Enjoy!
Thanks. Bye.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
Yeah, thanks. Hey.
Bye.
Machete and Dominic do a good job keeping things normal.
Yeah. Bye.
Be careful out there.
Hello?
Hi. What are you doing over here?
Give me a beer or a hammer, please.
Who are you supposed to be?
Davey, I really like hammers, but I can't help but drink. It helps me cope with the world. Hammers help too.
Well, I'm sorry about your alcoholism, but at least you're hammering bad guys, right?
Yuppie. I focus on hammering baddies.
Well, who do you define as baddies? If you join me, I'll make sure you hammer the right ones.
Yeah, okay, anything to get away from this bore hole.
Alright, sure.
What can I do you for, boss?
Oh, let me read these notes that Ro gave me.
Merchant contract. I, blank, heretofore recognized as the investor, do agree to the following. After negotiation with Ernest Uncle Ro of Canterbury Commons, an alliance has been struck with the caravan merchants of the capital wasteland. As their manager, Ro will oversee their inventories and investments. The investor may dictate each merchant's specialties and invest in their wares for improved quality goods. This contract is legally binding in so much as it can be enforced by a hired mercenary with guns and no sense of humor. Signed, blank.
Ugh, this is what I was worried about with the capitalism. They're literally saying they're gonna enforce this contract with violence if need be. I really don't like this, but I'd rather these caravan companies be liable to the local government than just be free to do whatever they want without any oversight. So I guess it's better than it was before, at least.
Caravan trade route. Caravan merchants. Crow, well-suited servant of the spirits, armored apparel to protect against the dangers of this world and beyond. Lucky Harith, master of the manifold paths of survival, weaponry of all flavors for combatants of any age. Doc Hoff, doctor of excessively applied biochemistry, meds, chems, and food at reasonable prices for the discriminating customer. Crazy Wolfgang, Junk master extraordinaire. The right junk for the right job every time. Craterside supplied application. Davy McDonald. Available work. Help me do some research for my book. Should be easy peasy. Totally safe. Job applicant. Davy McDonald. Alias. Comment. Tell us about yourself. My father used to give me whiskey to stop me from crying. He always had a weakness for the sauce. Once I left the vault, that became a real problem for me. I thought beer made me swing my sledgehammer harder. I drank all the beer I could find and destroy the evildoers with my hammer. I loved my trusty hammers. Did I mention that? I have short-term memory loss. I hit real hard, but everyone else always has the advantage in a fight. I don't care. Did I tell you about my hammer? Why you want this job? I'd like to find more caps and beer. With a job, I can earn caps for beer. I have a hammer. Craterside supply owner Moira Brown. Last update. Yet to return. Hey, maybe you could use some mentats, huh? Bring me back some Kims. That would be good research.
Oh, well, he seems to have a problem with alcohol, but it says he was from a vault too. I wonder which one. Well, let's get going.
Hey,
Seems like Moira sent a lot of people out there to do research for her book before she met me. Oh, this seems to be where Ro and Derek stay. Wonder if there's room for me here. It's getting dark out. Oh, they have guest beds. Nice.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Just stumbled into town? You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
Oh, wow. You give that stuff away for free? Good on you. Thanks. Looks like a pretty nice place here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
Alright. Well, what's on the menu?
Only the best, hand-picked from the wastes. For what that's worth.
Never mind. What can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
Best place I ever worked in, and I guess I've worked about everywhere there is. We get some weird types passing through, but it's stable enough for a guy to make an honest living. I don't really see what more a man could ask for.
Fair enough. Can I get some directions around town?
Sure thing. Where you headed?
Is this where I can get some food?
You certainly came to the right person. What'd you like?
I didn't mean right this second. Where do the caravans set up?
They usually sell their stuff out front of the town. Never seem to stick around for long, though. I swear, those boys can't tolerate staying in one place for too long.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
See you around.
Wait, do you know anything about the antagonizer or the mechanist?
You mean apart from having cheesy names? Actually, I think I might know something useful. One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants, not long before she showed up here. But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little antagonizer.
Yeah, that story definitely makes sense. I'll see you later.
Bye.
excuse me.
Oh, hey.
Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything.
Do you personally threaten every visitor to your town?
When I can find time for it, sure. In the gardening business, it's the personal touches that make all the difference. Anyway, welcome to town. Don't cause trouble. Threats of violent justice, so on, so forth. You look like you know the drill.
Is threatening to execute people who steal to survive not considered violent justice to you, asshole? What can you tell me about this town?
Canterbury's a good town. Roe's done a damned good job setting up the place, and no one can handle the day-to-day details like him. But when it comes to the big stuff, that's when he needs a little help. That's where I come in.
What do you mean, the big stuff?
Life and death matters. Putting down thieves. Protecting people from raiders who are short-sighted or stupid enough to attack, that sort of thing. Pretty much. Anything the man can't solve by talking at it. And don't misunderstand. He can solve a lot of things that way.
You can solve almost all things that way. How did you get the position of hired thug to protect the moneyed interests?
I'm about the rarest thing out here in the wastes. A mercenary who lived long enough to retire. I used to sell my services around here, so it was a natural place to settle down. Not a bad sort of retirement, honestly.
Okay, that's enough.
If you're done asking questions, I'm sure there's something I should be keeping an eye on.
I doubt it, but do you know your way around town?
No problem. What are you looking for?
The diner's where I can get the food, right?
Go talk with Porter over in the diner. He'll set you right for food.
Right. Where do these caravans set up?
You can find them out front. If you didn't see them coming in, that probably means they're all out on trips. If you're not in a hurry, you can wait a day or two. They'll be back around in time.
Right, that's all I need to know.
Stay out of trouble.
Do you know anything about the antagonizer and the mechanist?
Ro hired you to put a stop to their shit, did he? Guess he finally listened when I told him I haven't got the time to do it myself. It's easy enough to hide inside when those two square off, but they're only getting worse about it all.
What do you mean you don't have the time? I don't see anyone stealing right now. Why haven't you dealt with the antagonizer? What do you know about her?
I don't know who she is, other than a crazy with an ant suit and a chip on her shoulder for humanity. She wasn't much trouble by herself, really. Her attacks were a joke, but at least stories of her kept some of the raiders at bay. If it helps, she was always attacking from the warrens up north. Maybe you can find her ant nest in there.
Right. And do you know anything about the mechanist?
You mean Scott Walensky? I refuse to call him by that ridiculous name just because his head got a screw loose. He used to be a damn good friend, and not just because he fixed my guns up. Now he spends all his time up in that bot shop, just thinking about fighting that antagonizer. Hardly even recognizes his own name anymore.
What, you don't like some other man trying to say he represents justice in this town? But I guess I have to ask if you know anything else that could help me stop them.
If you could just make either one of them stop fighting, it'd do the trick. You probably wouldn't have to worry about the other one. I can't imagine Scott attacking the town with his robots, and that ant agonizer girl was never much more than a sideshow freak by herself. Ro may prefer that you're thorough, but all I care about is that you get the job done, one way or the other.
Right, yeah, that's enough. Bye.
Fine by me.
I'm leaving.
I'll be watching you.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like the mechanist is down south in that robotics
Another day
factory,
in the wasteland.
and the antagonizer is up north somewhere. Guess I'll have to stop by there and see what I can do about them. Oh wow, look at all these flavors. That's awesome.
Trying to beat the crowds? Well, I'm always open.
Do you know anything about the antagonizer and the mechanist?
They seem pretty harmless, but they make my neighbors nervous. Maybe business would pick up a little if you took care of it.
Right, yeah. Let's see what you have for sale.
Scavengers haggled over junk before the war, too. We called it yard sales.
Oh, you're a pre-war goal too. Nice to meet you. I'm kinda low on caps right now, so sorry. Bye.
See you around.
Yeah, of course, I'll be back. Oh, what's this place? Oh, wait, does this place sell sex?
Man, this sucks. I want to be where the action is.
You mean in there? What's it like?
Pricey, but worth it. You know what I mean?
Right, so why don't you go in?
I can't even afford some damn squirrel stew.
I'd give you the caps if I had them. Good luck.
You're right. I shouldn't quibble over a few caps. Well, I'll see you later.
Yep. I'm still going in, though.
Welcome to Lollipops. I'm Malibu. We don't actually have any girls working today, so I'll let you slide on the cover charge.
What is this place? A saloon? A place to buy sex? I've never been in a place like this.
It's dead is what it is. But when business is good, it's a little of both.
Well, why is business so slow?
Raiders, slavers, mutants, nobody wants to travel anymore. Caravan crews come in sometimes, but that's about it.
Well, dang. I've dealt with problems like that before. Maybe we could work out a deal?
If you want to help, talk to Mr. Slater. He's the owner. He's usually in the basement.
Alright, nice meeting you, Malibu. I'll have to go now.
Don't be a stranger.
Of course. I feel like she's aware that you can see through her shirt and she just doesn't care. Hi.
Yeah?
I'm guessing you're not a waiter. Can I grab a drink?
Yeah, of course. Help yourself.
Well, what's your story? What are you doing here?
What do you think? We're here to make some money.
Alright, what's going on around here?
For fuck's sake, I'm bored. There ain't nothing happening today.
Well, it's a nice place here. I'm gonna take a look around.
Friendly warning. Don't act like a jackass, or you're out of here.
Yeah, alright. Malibu said he was in the basement. Is he down here somewhere? It's dark. Oh, hi.
You must be lost. The entertainment's upstairs.
Oh, wait, are you Mr. Slater? Malibu said we could talk.
Please, call me Larry. Are you an entertainer?
Well, I definitely wouldn't mind that, but I escaped from Vault 101 and found a wasteland. I just try to help out wherever I can.
I'm impressed. What I really need is a partner, someone with an eye for talent to recruit entertainers. And if possible, someone who can invest capital for maintenance, improvements, marketing, that sort of thing.
Investing... Well, what would be my return?
30% of net after expenses. You'll be leveraging my brand and reputation after all.
Well, should I even do this? I don't want to contribute to a business, but a sex-positive place like this, even in the form of a business, I think would still be a great place. I think a place that encourages open attitudes towards sex would be great, especially with all the puritanical attitudes that seem left over from pre-war America. Alright, I guess I'll do it. But if I do it, I'm gonna invest my profits back into the town. And if I'm gonna do that, then I need as much as I can get. So, you know what? Make it 50%. My face won't scare away talent, and I'm pretty persuasive to boot.
So you are. 50% it is.
Alright, thanks. You have a deal.
I'm delighted to hear it. The manager's office has been vacant for some time. Make yourself at home. Here's the key. Now, where should we start?
Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about recruiting.
As I'm sure you've noticed, we are woefully understaffed. A young lady with an impeccable resume accepted a position recently, but she is several days overdue, and I fear for her safety.
Oh, well, I'll look into it.
Much appreciated. I'll mark her last known whereabouts on your Pip-Boy. Oh, a 3000. I favored that model myself. As rock-solid and long-lasting as my pecker. But I should not delay you further. Good luck.
I didn't need to know that, but thank you for that information about goals. I never done it with a goal before, but if what he said was true...
Letter from Chaz. Dear Larry, it's sweet that you're concerned, but I can take care of myself. My customers will be disappointed, but they won't stop me leaving. I need to take care of a few things first, so I'll send this back with that caravan guard. He's been a regular for years, and I'm glad he finally mentioned you. I'm really looking forward to working there. I should arrive in about a week. Warmest regards, Chaz.
Oh, this must be that woman he hired.
How goes the search for our missing recruit?
I haven't found her yet. Do you have any more information about her?
Very little. She has auburn hair and a well-endowed physique. Her experience and skill as a courtesan are enviable. It is possible, although unlikely, that one of our competitors simply made her a superior counteroffer. I fear foul play, and with each passing hour I grow more apprehensive. Please do everything in your power to find her.
Right, of course I will. Well, he at least appears to care about her well-being. Hey, Malibu.
How's it going?
Fine. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I rode shotgun with a caravan. They all stopped in Canterbury. One of the other guards convinced me to come in for a drink. Larry offered me a job. Better pay, less shooting, no-brainer.
Fair enough. Are you just a receptionist, or are you on the menu?
I'm just picky about my lovers. The companionship end of the business isn't for me. But just a receptionist, hardly. More like floor manager and procurement specialist, bouncer when necessary, but it won't be necessary, right?
Oh, so you might actually outrank me then. Well, I have work to do, so I'll see you later.
That's the spirit. Bye.
Well, let's be honest. If I was going to be part of any business, it was going to be a sex business. Alright, well, I do have the superheroes to deal with, but it doesn't seem like a very pressing issue. Larry seems to be really worried about Chaz, so I should probably go take care of that first. That's so far away. But, I mean, she might be in trouble. It's important. I should go. Alright, well, this road should take me there. Ah, damn, looks like the road was destroyed. I just know I need to head in this direction. What the fuck? Why would someone send a robot after me? Oh, fuck. Okay, I got it. Guess I'm making some enemies. Is this where Chaz worked? This is where the coordinates say to go.
Sorry, fellas, but I won't be doing business here anymore. No customers from Big Town or Arafu since the Muties took over Germantown, and half the holes on this side of the river would rather die trying to get it free than pay for it. I'm headed for the power station, then a straight shot over easy ground to Canterbury Commons. Beats having to sneak past Germantown, so you can come see me at my new gig. Long haul, but I'm worth it, right? I'll be at a place called Lollipops. I hear they have good security, so wave a white flag or they might shoot your fine on sight.
Did she just kill these raiders because they tried to stop her from leaving and left that note for the others? I don't know. But the power station is that way, so better check for her over there. Alright, this road should actually take me to the power station. Oh crap, what's going on? It looks like they have her tied up. I gotta see if I can get her out of here. Hey, what's up? What you got here? Hey.
Hey, welcome, buddy.
Oh, wait, these guys are a bunch of slavers. Okay. Hey, this one's mine, pal. If Eulogy bitches, tell them to take it out of my pay.
If it keeps you happy and your gun in your holster, then it's well worth it to me.
Alright, thanks. Now get out of here. Hey, Chaz.
Sometimes being bad feels pretty damn good, eh?
Huh, yeah. My friends have no respect for the merchandise. Sorry if they shook you up.
Thanks. I'll try and keep it together.
Hey, your raider friends are dead. The slavers must have read your note and tracked you.
All I can say is, better them than me.
Fair enough. Larry sent me. He thought you might be in trouble. Let's get going.
Sweet.
You know, it took those guys days to catch you. You're pretty resourceful.
Well, with what I do for a living, you need to be.
Fair enough. I won't bother asking if you know how to use a weapon. Here.
I'll take whatever you've got at this point.
Alright, here's some grenades. Let's get moving.
The sooner we get back, the sooner we get drunk.
Alright. Alright, Chaz, let's get going back to Lollipops. I hope you don't mind having an escort.
Heads up.
Oh, fuck. Who's that? I don't know who that is, but they're shooting us with a minigun, so... Davey, wow. Okay, you are definitely really good with that sledgehammer. Nice job. Nice mask. And throne? Oh, hey, mini nuke. Nice. Why'd you have to do that, man? It wasn't gonna hurt you. I think I see Canterbury Commons in the distance over there, Chaz. We're on our way.
I'm bored.
Alright, almost there. Yep, here we are. Hey Malibu, how you doing? We got Chaz.
How's it going?
Good. This place isn't going to fix itself. I'd better go.
You're doing great. See you later.
Yep, you're doing great too.
How goes the search for our missing recruit?
She's upstairs making herself at home as we speak.
I cannot begin to express my relief and gratitude. Once she's settled in, I look forward to finally making her acquaintance in person.
She's competent. You'll like her.
I don't mean to press, but a capital investment would help ensure the lucrative stream of customers I promised the young lady.
I guess I can't put it off any longer. I do have some caps to invest.
I'm glad to hear it. 500 caps would put us far enough ahead of the monthly upkeep to make basic improvements and begin marketing.
Ah, shit. I really can't afford that much right now, but I'll be back.
I understand. It is a substantial sum. When your capital situation allows a speculative investment, you know where to find me.
Yeah, looks like I have some work to do. See you later.
I look forward to a long and profitable partnership.
Oh, damn. Looks like I'm gonna have to make some money. Oh, hey! I forgot there was gambling here. I'll do that. I'm only short of about 100 caps or so. Alright, well, I'm gonna down some scotch for some luck. Let's start. Alright. Damn, we've got it, yes! Fuck yes! That was super lucky. Alright, well, I got enough caps now. Alright.
Are you ready to invest a bit of capital in the business?
Yep, I've got the caps now.
I'm glad to hear it. 500 caps would put us far enough ahead of the monthly upkeep to make basic improvements and begin marketing.
Alright, here you go. Spend it wisely.
Very generous. I'll put your capital to work immediately.
So, we have a working girl and working capital. What's next?
Things are coming together nicely. If you have outside activities to pursue, this would be an opportune time. I'll speak with you later.
Alright. Alright, well, I need to pass some time, but I have a whole bunch of books. I could just sit in the diner and read for a while. I don't mind doing that. Well, I spent the whole night reading, and it looks like Larry still doesn't want me around yet, so I was looking at this map, and it looks like there might be a vault south of here. I really want to check that out, so I guess I'll head there to pass some time.
Another day in the wasteland.
Yep.